हेलो एवरीवन। सो मैंने सोचा कि एक हम क्लोएकल एक्सट्रोफी को ज़्यादा डिटेल में डिस्कस करेंगे, लेकिन आई थॉट कि वी शुड डिस्कस a classification system which was proposed for it. So it was also called as Manzoni Ransley proposed system of classification. तो इसमें उन्होंने एक कोडिंग सिस्टम बनाया जहाँ पर they formed a coding grid. So this is the coding grid where they made a grid system which is formed by nine areas or segments which include infra-umbilical defect. So one can say this right, then midline, then left. Similarly, something which is at the extreme cranial end will be included in umbilical area, then abdominal area, then perineal area. So I'll discuss this paper, or I can share the link, but I'll discuss the important part only. So उन्होंने क्या किया, we can understand this thing with the help of this table. So cloacal exstrophy various grading. तो अगर मान लो if there is a omphalocele, if it is present, then they have coded it as 0. We will mark it as 0, and if it is absent, then it is absent. So bladder can be either, it can be complete, or it can be in the form of hemibladder. So now if it is in the form of hemibladder, or whether it is in the form of complete bladder, it can be extrophied or it can be covered. Similarly for the hemibladder, so they have like put it like this, covered hemibladder or bladder covered. So like they have put E or C in the end. Similarly for bowel, if it is a primary segment, whether which segment is involved, if ileocecal, colonic, rectosigmoid, so accordingly they have named it B1, B2 and B3. Similarly, if there is a fistulous connection, then they have named it F, and if it is extrophied, then they have named it E. And now if there is a duplication, then they have named it as D1, D2, D3. And if anus is present, then A, and if absent, then absent. Female genitalia, they have classified as vagina present, then V, and if it is extrophied, then E. Absent is absent. Clitoris either in the form of complete or hemiclitoris. For male genitalia, either if phallus can be complete, so they have named it as P. PE, that means epispadias, epispadiac. PN, that means phallus is normal. PH is hypospadiac, which is a rare thing in this thing. Then it can be in the form of hemispadias, hemiphallus. Then testis, if they are descended, then they have drawn it like this, and undescended, then they have drawn it like this. So in this way this coding was done. So we will understand with the help of a few examples. So here you can see the bladder exstrophy and bowel B1 segment, that is your ileocecal segment is present, and the diagram is drawn here. So we can see that diagram is drawn here. Then in the second image you can see it is coming from the cranial end, so they have shown it with the help of one arrow. Similarly here you can see hemibladder, extrophied, bowel segment, ileocecal segment, and hemibladder on the either end also. So it is extrophied. Similarly in the fourth point, it is like coming from the lower end, and in here you can see bowel segment is above and the bladder extrophied segment is on the lower end. So this way they have shown the bowel bladder relationship. Thank you. I'll share the link of the paper where you can read it completely.